Yeah.
I think it's further down. I think it's further down.
John 3. Y'all started talking to Nicodemus.
Right.
There's more, it's something like that in that chapter 2 though. Towards the
If I tell you
last
of
verses.
an earthly thing, if I tell you of an earthly
The
thing,
natural man
Receiveth not the thing in the spirit.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
I think it's the end of the chapter.
He says,
Oh, it's in the third
the
chapter.
third chapter.
Yeah, so start, we didn't get to do it last night. So read from there and then go right to the third chapter.
neither indeed can be.
I'll start at 14. It says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of the Most High Power Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither
We
can
said a regular nigga be like, play with like, hey,
like, what are you
real
talking
mortal
about, man?
conversation. Yep.
Bug outs think we're bugged out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We looking at them crazy like, nigga, you don't see what's going on. You can't, you can't see it.
Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who had known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him?
The prophets, because the Lord gave that mind, basically with his word, for us to speak.
But we have the mind of the Mashiach. And I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal.
Yeah, I couldn't speak too deep with you in the spirit. I had to speak more carnally. I had to make analogies more carnal for you to understand.
That's why also, like, if we do engage with somebody, we gotta keep it very we have to lower our give them like little basics, man.
you gotta give them.
Yeah,
They're gonna choke you real quick.
Yeah.
Something too strong.
Hey, did you know the chance is
Yeah,
on?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, you had me until you start talking about.
I did that before.
Getting beamed up.
What you doing, bro? Why don't you say that? Man, I got excited, bro. I did though.
Y'all really gonna wait on somebody to come out? I forgot how he said it, but he basically was off in the chest.
Was that nigga that from one body?
I think so.
Yeah.
The younger dude.
Younger dude?
Yeah.
On me, but
You got it, bro.
It says, but us unto carnal, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Hamashiach, I have fed you with milk, and not with meat. For hitherto ye were not able to bear it.
Yeah, you couldn't understand it. You couldn't digest it. Make it make sense to you. So it had to be as simple to break down.
Neither yet now are ye able, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, and are ye not carnal and walk as men?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much
the point. Yeah.
It's saying that every man that comes into this, he still has to shake off the demons of carnality. The simple, what did it say in Proverbs to give? You quoted like last night, 1 and 4, to give discretion and equity and yeah. It's like you get the 1 and 4. But basically teaching you how to be mature to handle, to digest more deeper understandings.
Proverbs 1 and 4. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
Keep going.
It says to understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
Takes a spiritual maturity. Somebody has to teach you to get onto that level. Okay, you're not just gonna come right in and just be like, yeah, I can go deep. Nah, it don't work that way. That's why we're talking about being Clark Kent. You know, if you watch them Christopher Reeve Superman movies, it was actually pretty good how he would throw little jewels that he was Superman at people and they would just not get it. Well, that's kind of how we are. If you seem worthy to understand it, we might throw something at you, but if it's so easy that you should be able to catch that and it go over your head, we know we can't even talk to it. Yeah, let it go. Yeah.
2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Yeah, it's easy once it's right in front of you and things are happening, then it's too late to take it as a warning. So now you have to be a visionary, meaning you have to be able to see the things that the prophets are painting a picture of. So when you see that puzzle being put together by the prophets, you should be able to see the big picture and then take it as a warning to protect yourself, so to speak, you know, in the secret place of the Most High.
Yeah, it's like example, like Jake seeing everything tangible. Like they was expecting back then the kingdom to come in their time. The Lord had to tell them the kingdom of heaven suffer violence. Like basically, the kingdom of heaven is within us.
Yeah.
But they was expecting the physical manifestation of the kingdom to come through. No, the kingdom of heaven starts with what we have, and we're building up. All right, as a governing body. All right, if you desire thrones and scepters, desire wisdom.
Yep.
So we're utilizing this wisdom because we're becoming the sons of the power, because we're going to govern and rule the next world. You can't tangibly see that.
Right.
Right now, currently, we're still in hell. We're in Babylon. We're under the curse. We still got to go to Esau and our enemies for the one of all things. So Jake looking at that like, y'all talking about some kingdom where people going to be bowing down and licking up the dust of your feet, and you're going to be having concubines and all this. But look where we at right now.
Yeah.
I want to go get the bag right now while we still here. Because they see everything tangible. They don't see things. They don't see that this is temporal. But what we're talking about that we don't see is eternal.
Jay be looking for you to be levitating. Y'all, you telling me this, but you ain't even levitating.
Yeah, they want to see miracles. They want to see signs. They want to see. They seek after a sign.
Yeah. But Jake's problem is when we go into prophecy, they can't see it. They don't think there's an end. If they could see the end, like the end was 100 miles and they could see it, then they would be convinced. But they can't see the end of this man's kingdom. They don't see. They see things going on until they're not going on.
Hey,
you know?
How many conversations have ended with, they got the strongest military in the world, they ain't never gonna go there.
Yep.
How many conversations end like that?
Or the dollar ain't gonna never crash.
Man, they got the strongest economy in the world, but they ain't never gonna go
Yeah,
there.
these niggas don't know history. They don't know history of previous kingdoms, how they went down.
They don't.
America ain't no different. America's on the trail end of being destroyed, man.
Right.
One of the sayings that's been watered down by the world that people don't really understand is it's not so much the journey. It's not so much the destination, but the journey. So you got to understand the process it takes to get to that kingdom that we speak of.
That's where the real kingdom is at, in the process of the journey. Hey, I hate to quote him, but he made a good point when Kobe said, you'll realize not to look at where I got to, but how I got there. And that's kind of how we live. We were just as dumb as we were once Gentiles, as it says in Corinthians, right? We were once Gentiles just like you, carried away onto dumb idols. It's the same as you. But it took a process of time for us to get to where we know what we believe. Our faith to be on this level.
We're going through that process. When we get there, you know, Lord willing, we're part of the elect. We receive the kingdom. How much more are we going to appreciate it?
Yeah.
You know, then
it was tough.
Right? It was tough. It is tough. Yeah.
We were prisoners of hope.
Yeah. We were prisoners of a carnal man.
This is something that, like, you got to be delusional to believe that. Well, hey, I'm a slave to it. I live my life just constantly anticipating, expecting that this is going to happen.
And we see it.
You don't see it, but I just, the spirit is on me to have that tunnel vision.
That I saw.
That I saw, man. I can see it.
Yeah.
Just because you can't see it, that don't mean that make my faith of the Most High without effect.
Hebrews 10, starting at 35. It says, "Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, that assurance that goes spoke of, which have great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after you have done the will of the Most High, you might receive the promise.
Right. Yeah. That just encapsulated this thing, right?
Kind. That's why the scripture also says, what I believe in second Edges, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. Yeah, their unbelief or disbelief. You know?